Welcome to Atomic Habits, the power of small changes. Today, we're delving into the transformative power of minor, consistent modifications in our daily routines, as explained in James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. Envision the potency of a tiny atom, small yet mighty. Now, apply that same concept to your daily habits. Every action, no matter how minuscule, can create a ripple effect of a change in your life. This is the essence of Atomic Habits. It's not about making massive, radical changes. It's about the power of incremental adjustments, those small shifts in behavior that, over time, lead to significant improvements. Let's delve into the intriguing world of habit formation. It all starts with a cue, something that triggers a craving. This craving then prompts a response, an action, which eventually leads to a reward. This four-step cycle is the foundation of habit formation and the key to understanding how we can intentionally create positive habits or eliminate negative ones. In the next few minutes, we will explore the practical strategies and insights that Clear offers to help us establish positive habits and eradicate negative ones. The principle of Atomic Habits is rooted in the understanding that small changes can have a massive impact over time. This requires a shift in perspective, making us reevaluate the way we view our daily routines and actions. Imagine a ship setting sail from a harbor. If the ship adjusts its heading by just a few degrees, the change is barely noticeable at first. But as the ship continues on its journey, that small adjustment will lead it to an entirely different destination. This is the power of small habits. They might seem insignificant individually, but when compounded over time, they can lead to major consequences. Now, let's understand the science behind habit formation and how we can leverage it. Habit formation, at its core, is a four-step process. It begins with a cue, something that triggers your brain to initiate a certain behavior. Following the cue is the craving. The third step is the response. This is the actual habit or behavior that you perform. Finally, we have the reward. Understanding these four components, cue, craving, response, and reward, is crucial to creating positive habits and breaking negative ones. James Clear offers several practical strategies for habit formation, which we can easily implement in our daily lives. The first one revolves around making cues more prominent. Clear also advocates for using implementation intentions. This is a plan you make beforehand about when and where to act. The idea of habit stacking is another winning strategy. Lastly, Clear suggests making the rewards of the habit immediate. By applying these strategies, we can create a routine of positive habits that can lead to long-lasting changes in our lives. As we conclude our discussion on Atomic Habits, let's recap the major points we've covered. The power of small habits is truly incredible. Small, consistent changes can lead to significant improvements in our lives over time. We then delved into the components of habit formation: cue, craving, response, and reward. Understanding these components allows us to be more intentional in our habit formation. We also discussed practical strategies for creating and maintaining positive habits. It's important to remember that habit formation is a process, not an event. It requires patience, consistency, and a willingness to adapt. Each small habit we form, each small change we make, brings us one step closer to our desired outcomes. Remember, the key takeaway from Atomic Habits is that by making small adjustments and establishing routines, we can achieve significant, long-lasting positive changes in our lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey to better understanding and implementing Atomic Habits.